Gross. And we're using, it's good to write down our densities. Is 21.4. And our Z rate factor ratio is 0.25. We are growing at 20 SCCM of argon. We're growing at 3 millitorrs still, that's good. And we're growing at 9.5% power. We're going to grow for 200 seconds. We have a tool factor of 3.99. That's fake. We want a tool factor of 1 because we grow at the same height the QCO is. We usually grow a little, we're a little lower than we are now. And so I put that factor in so that this number is 3.99 times higher, right? It's not any more accurate, right? It's all, the frequency hasn't changed any different, but the number it reports to me is more decimal places, right? Because it's 3.99 times bigger. And so instead of, you know, if this is 120, it would only say 40, right? It's a very small number, and so the difference between 30 and 31 is huge percentage-wise, versus the difference between 147 and 148 is much smaller comparatively. 152 is what it said. So 152 angstroms. And so we take 152 angstroms, and we divide by the tool factor of 3.99, and then we also divide by 200 seconds, okay? Is equal to 0.190 angstroms per second, right? Now it's important I didn't forget that tooling factor. If I had not had that tooling factor, it would have said it was 39 angstroms or 38 angstroms, right? If it was a little high or a little low, right? If it hadn't quite ticked up to 38, right? It would have been 37. That's a 3% difference. Just because it can't tell me, it doesn't have any more digits, right? Because I did a higher tooling factor, if it was still just didn't quite tick up yet, it was 151 divided by 152, it's 99%, right? It's only 1% difference. And so it's important for these slow growth rates to either go for a really long time or give a fake tooling factor so we get a bigger number, and that the number accuracy is a little bit better. It doesn't increase the accuracy of the equipment anymore. It just allows it to give us more digits by faking it. Does that make sense? Okay, this is a low power, so I can just click it right off. Close the shutter, turn off the argon, open the gate valve. Okay? So one other thing I want to do is I want to check. I did this before. Platinum, finding low growth rate recipe. I did the same parameters, and I ended up with a growth rate of 0.193. 0.190. Pretty close, right? So the world makes sense. The growth rate hasn't drifted much at all. Okay? Does this make sense? Do you have any questions so far?
Okay, can you say, I'm still confused with this thing.
Okay.
Tooling factor.
Tooling factor?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason why tooling factor exists is that in a normal chamber, or for example, like in the temoscope,